biggest roller coaster that I've been on for a while. And, I found myself saying things like, it's not fun. It was fun while it was going up, and now we're going down, and I've got this big stomach ache. It's like, oh God, there it goes. It's going down further. And I said to myself the other day when it reached, I don't know if it reached 41 or 42, I'm like, man, I should just sell a bunch of stuff you know, um, and then see if it goes back down again. And sure, right after I thought that and didn't act on it, boom, the whole market went down and scared the crap out of me again. So, I think I'm just trying to get real in this moment. It's rough, and you have to be able to withstand some of these pressures that are going on right now.
Well, it's funny. When I entered the market, I knew there were going to be times that just would make you want to cry, because well, I've dealt with this type of thing enough, but with these amounts and these levels and this kind of volatility, I just knew there would be times where you question everything, every decision you've ever made in your life leading to that moment. And then we had some, we had some various dips on the way up, and I kept thinking like, oh, that wasn't so bad. Oh, I made it through that okay. It wasn't as bad as I thought. And now that we got this weekend, I was like, this is what I was telling myself about. This is the moment. This, these are the times when I said, if you're going to be a hodler, this is what I'm in the moment that I predicted would really put me to the test. And I am absolutely being put to the test right now. And it is awful, but
Yeah.
I feel like that's what I signed up for, right? Buying in.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, we always say it, never put more money in than you're willing to lose. And I haven't lost anything yet, and I hope you haven't lost anything yet. If you're in the position of holding on to things, you're not losing. You're losing what's called paper money, but you're
I hate
not.
calling it that. I hate calling
Yeah.
it that. In fact, I started writing some notes about how like that's how they get you to give all those gains up is by telling you it's just paper money. It
Just
it could
justify it,
it
right?
could be real if you had cashed out. It would be real money.
Well, the funny thing is, I did cash out a little while back. I told you about 2 weeks ago. I cashed out of a lot of different cryptos when it was high, and I thought, okay, and then it went higher, of course, and then I was kicking myself, going, oh, why did I cash out? But then all this happened, and I started buying positions, and I was smiling the whole time. I'm like, this is great. I'm buying Bitcoin in the 40s. I'm buying Ethereum in the mid 3,000 range now. Man, am I awesome up until like a few days ago, and I'm like, holy crap, I could have bought everything almost at 50% of that. So it's tough. It was tough.
And
And
then
we
if it
don't
goes,
know.
not only are you thinking you could have bought it at 50% lower, but if it makes another new low, that's like more money you wish you hadn't put back in the market, right?
Well, that's the whole thing. We'll have to have another video on exit strategy and what that means. One strategy that I have is I like to take I like to take the earnings that I make when things are high, I'll take a few crypto and I'll put them into cold storage, and then they're in my hodling account. That's it. So I'll take my profits and I'll put it over there. But those are still subject to the fluctuations in the market like we're talking about. So it is a savings plan, but converting to hard dollars and then being ready to convert those hard dollars into something. I don't know if it was, we had a meeting on Friday, and one of the guys that we were talking to, he's been in the investment and trading industry for years with private equity. And he said they make money 6 days
Oh no,
out of the
yeah, you're
year. 6 days is when they make their big money. The rest of the time, they're just waiting for those big opportunities to come in. And I think there's a lot of insight to that statement that he made. And all of us could be looking at it. It's like, we want to believe that things are just going to keep going up and up and up. And the way that crypto was looking there for a while, that's exactly what it was going to look like. But at some point, you have to ask yourself, wow, I've taken a lot of upside. Maybe I should take some risk off the table, put it on the side, make some of those buying positions, put those into the market in case of opportunities that present themselves like this. I don't see this as a bad. I see it as an opportunity.
Yeah, well, only the future will tell. But like I
Yeah.
said, I mean, I'm still bullish. So,
Me too. Me too.
I
I
mean,
think the market is going to prove for the long term that being in it was the right idea.